Tony Griggs right now.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, guys? Do y'all realize the significance of what you're doing right now? 37 straight days. 37 straight days of protests. And we are finally talking about the root issue. The root issue is the repair of a people.
That's it.
The root issue is what white supremacy has done to people of melanated color, people that have melanin in their bodies. And I'm proud of you. I'm thoroughly proud as somebody who's organized many of the rallies, many of the protests. But we cannot get distracted. We cannot get distracted because there are some brothers that can't be here, like Rayshard Brooks, like Jimmy Atchison, like Oscar Kane,
Say his name.
like Kane Rogers,
Say his name.
like Veltavius Griggs,
Say his name.
like Corey Ward,
Say his name.
like Katherine Johnston,
Say her name.
like Alexia Christian.
Say her name.
So when you have an issue, you have to get to the root cause of the issue. And the root cause of this issue started 401 years ago with slaves, not indentured servants, not individuals who chose to come here, but individuals that were bound, hand and foot, dragged off a boat at Jamestown and forced to work the land. And we are here 401 years later, demanding that we get our just restitution, our just repair. And so as an attorney, I know exactly what that means. Because after a criminal issue, you have to pay a fine and restitution. But what happens when you murder, rape, pillage, and try to destroy the very essence of a people? What is the recompense for that? And so that's the question that America must ask itself on its birthday. And I stand here like my brother Frederick did. What is independence for the descendants of African chattel slaves? What is our 4th of July? It's called Juneteenth. And so as we force America to be what it says on paper for everybody, it's time for us as a people to come together in unity and demand from our government what is just and what is right. No 40 acres, nope. No mule, no land, no money, no nothing. So how can you tell a man or a woman to pull themselves up from their bootstraps when they don't have any shoes? How can you tell a people to deliver themselves from poverty when you put them off the plantation with nothing? So as a fifth generation Georgia, a son of this red clay, it's time for Georgia. It's time for America to live up to the reason why they popping them doggone fireworks.
That's right.
Because we tired. We've been tired. And when you see a brother have his neck be kneeled on for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, when you see a brother off of University and Pride shot in the back and kicked, what do you think's gonna happen? So I'm proud of these organizers.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys brought...
Y'all can clap for that.
Yeah, you can clap for that.
You can clap for that.
You guys brought the solution to the protests. It's time for us to make America realize equity and equality for all. So I heard the new slogan. We heard it through the march. Cut the check.
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 Because when you cut the check, we will rebuild Black Wall Street. When you cut the check, we will rebuild Sweet Auburn. When you cut the check, you're going to see how a people rise like the phoenix from the ashes, like this city did. And so I am proud of these organizers. I'm proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. The NAACP stands shoulder to shoulder with you, demanding reparations and demanding it now. So I want you to do me a favor. When you go home, I want you to research House Resolution 40. Then I want you to get on your cell phone. I want you to Google every single person that is signed on to the bill and send them an email. Tell them we want it now. And then I want you to Google all the people that have said, no, we're not going to talk about reparations right now. It costs too much. We're not ready for that conversation. Tell them we're going to vote you out.
That's it.
We're going to vote you out.
Out of here.
Because it's time. 401 years. It's been time. We've been tired. It's about time you cut the check. So again, we stand with you. We will continue this protest until we get justice for every single family that has been the victim of police brutality. But it's time for America to realize that your black brothers and sisters are demanding. We're not asking anymore. We're not begging. We're not just marching to get exercise. Because the next march, we might pull up. You know we like to pull up.
Yeah, we do.
And there's a guy who had a speech yesterday with about 7,000 people, and he's hiding in his bunker. He goes back to Washington behind his wall. Well, we got a message for you. November the 3rd, we're going to pull up. And for any politician that's not talking reparations, go on and clean out your closet because you're going to be sent home. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all make some noise for Attorney Griggs.